Check, check.
The violent and you walking barefoot, smell of defeat. Got the squad rolling deep, can't stand on their feet. The fear on the grip, hands in the dough, funny pot. Sticky fingers, palm looking, the block stay hot. Cyraxx, shadow boxing, swinging at the air, undefeated in delusion. Reality don't care, Jupiter creeping, got the whole crew shook. Predator vibes, got a band from the book. Josh Block got the hell, bottle in his clutch. Captain of a ship that's been sinking too much. Over Navy wildin', can't step to the throne. Worry, talk the mic, let them reap what they've sown.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Thanks for coming by the channel again. It happened again. The goblin was tricked, he was fooled, he was bamboozled, and as always, he's very upset about it. So let's watch.
Good morning, Facebook. It's Chance here.
Oh, Chance. Bringing back Cyraxx. I love to see it.
First of all, I want to say thank you to all the people that came to my live stream yesterday and showed support. I genuinely appreciate it.
Then you should name them all because there were only like 4 people there, so it would be quicker to call them all out individually.
For y'all to show up for my final show under the name Cyraxx meant a lot to me. It really did. But this video is for those out there like WordBoi and William Gloryhole who keep on trying to send fake ass people my way, trying to set me up to make me look like a bad guy. You guys need to knock it off and move on, because I am not the bad guy that you claim I am. Yes, I've got a past. So fucking what? Who the fuck cares? My question is, what kind of skeletons are you guys hiding in your closets?
They're not as bad as yours, Chance. I would say 99% of the United States population, it's not as bad as you. People say I have a past when they got like a DUI in their early 20s, not when they have a long and storied history of talking to kids.
Just knowing you guys have probably done way worse. You know what pisses me off? I'm out here trying to be with somebody real. Somebody who actually won't walk away, and you trolls are out here trying to send all these fake ass chicks that I constantly turn away to me. And I can tell they're fake profiles. So what I don't understand is, why do y'all keep on trying to send fake girls my way to talk to me, dude? I mean, what does that do? I mean, you guys literally make up these fake profiles of chicks, and then try to message me under that name, change up your talking style,
and then you fall for it every single time, and you send goblin pics, and you tell them that you love them, and that you want to be dad to their kids, and all that creep shit that you do, and then we all get to laugh about it. It's a very simple transaction, Cyraxx.
And act like I won't fucking notice.
You don't notice. You only notice afterwards.
When in reality, I do notice. And to be honest, it pisses me off, because I actually deserve to be with somebody. I deserve to be loved by somebody that's actually going to be there for me and with me and help me.
Chance, at this point in your life, I believe the only person that you have who will ever do that is Sally, and I don't know how long she is for this world.
And not walk away. You know, you two are literally the very reason, y'all are the very fucking reason why I'm not with anyone right now, and it hurts. Because every time someone starts to, want to be with me, you two chase them off. And you try to scare them off by doing the whole thing of, oh, we know where you live. Why don't you ever show your faces?
Like Marty did, and like Aware of Myself did, and like Low T did. Lots of people show their faces, Cyraxx, and every time they do, it seems to go really poorly for you, so I don't know why you're inviting new challengers to the arena.
That's what I want to know. Why don't you ever show your fucking faces?
I liked it better yesterday when you were wearing the mask and not showing your fucking face.
You know, you guys have done a lot of fucked up shit to me over the last 6 years. I'll give you that. A lot of fucked up shit. But honestly, it's time for you guys to move on. Do something else with your goddamn lives. Because I'm not your fucking bargaining chip. I'm not some commodity you can fucking pass around. And quite frankly, you need to get the fuck over this goddamn homeless arc bullshit. And it needs to stop.
He fears it. Do you hear how upset he is every time he talks about the homeless arc? He's like, it's not gonna happen, it's never gonna happen, it's not coming. He knows it's knocking on the door, dude. He's so afraid of it. He knows the fragile skin on that scalp can't handle the Ohio sun.
And if you hate that, then oh fuck, my life that wants to show some genuine support, or anybody that comes into my life and wants to be in my life, or wants to be with me in any capacity, whether, a friend, a brother, a sister, a girlfriend, whatever it may be, they're more than welcome to. I welcome it. And yeah, sure, I've made my fair share of mistakes. So what? We all fuck up.
I like when WordBoi and William Gloryhole does something that he doesn't like. It's like a federal crime that they should rot under the prison forever for, but when he talks to kids, it's just a mistake. No biggie. Just a little oopsie, just a little slip up.
We all make mistakes in life. That doesn't mean we should be held back to them for the rest of our fucking goddamn lives.
Cyraxx versus accountability.
Especially not one where I was set up by Biz Marty to look like a also that y'all can use me as a fucking punching bag and make me a target and screw with me all you want. That's old news, man. Get the fuck over it. Grow the fuck up. Better yet, how about you guys go outside and touch grass? Go outside and get a real fucking job. I am seriously tired of being fucked with. I mean, you guys act like I'm stupid. Like I don't see shit. Like I don't pay attention. But that's where your problem lies. I do pay attention. I notice every fucking thing.
Cyraxx, figuring stuff out after you've already been glitter bombed and catfished and tricked because everybody on the internet is laughing about it is not the same as you being so observant that you figured it out ahead of time. If you noticed everything, you would be able to catch this stuff before you fell into the trap.
And like I told you, WordBoi, I see and hear everything, dude. And those screenshots I got of you planning to set me up just prove that. That proves that point even more. My question is, why do you want to set me up so bad? What's the point?
Laughing at a PDF file.
After you get what you supposedly want, what do you gain from it?
Laughing. Friendship with great communities of people that all have thousands of people in them in Facebook groups and Discord servers and in the live chats that all really get along and have a great time supporting each other and rallying around the shared cause of laughing at you.
It don't make no sense. And William, you never want to have a conversation long enough for me to prove you're wrong. Every time I start to confront you on what you do, you start to get pissed off.
What is he talking about? That's what he does. Every time he tries to explain himself to anybody, going all the way back to the Marty days, people immediately pull out receipts proving that he's wrong, and then he just crashes the fuck out because he can't stand watching his lies be unable to hold up to the most basic scrutiny.
When I call you on your shit, you get angry. You get mad. You get mad and you start getting pissed off.
He says as he rants and raves so angrily that he loses his voice.
And your whole thing is, every time I confront you and I ask you, why do you do it? You automatically off the deep end go, blah, blah, blah. And you start getting pissed off. And that's why I terminate the conversation. My life is not yours to control. I control my life. God controls my life.
Sally put a lock on the outside of your bedroom door. You have less control than any 34-year-old man I've ever seen in my life.
Not you. And yes, I have my friends and my family and my loved ones to guide me along that path. And I'm grateful for that. But William and WordBoi, the thing that you guys need to learn is
I like to think that he's kind of, when he's talking about like the friends and family that guide him along the path, I like to think he's like Avatar the Last Airbender, how the avatars can see all the previous avatars and get advice from them in their mind in like the spirit realm. I like to think that he can see all the past generations of PDFs in his family that can give him advice on like how to do what he does best. Like he's thinking like, should I send this picture to this person who said that they were only 14 years old? And then there's like a ghost version of Rupal behind him being like, do it. Send 5 pictures. Send a video, Cyraxx. It's your destiny.
maturity. Because clearly you haven't learned it yet. I've been trying to move on with my life. But why you motherfuckers won't let me move on and live my life is beyond me. Why is that you won't let me live on my life? Huh? Why won't you let me live my life? Goblins aren't allowed to have nice things or make a living. Why you gotta always try to make fucking money off of my ass? Because one, half the shit you do to me is illegal as fuck. Because you guys have committed a lot of federal crimes against me, and I do mean federal. I'm not just talking baby-ass jail time, no. You guys have committed actual federal felonies against me on several levels over the last 6 years. And it's about goddamn time you stop. You guys act like you won't be found out eventually, but you will.
What will they be found out for? What would really happen if, like, these people who probably don't even live in the same state as you, you were able to find out what their names really were and call their local police precinct? If someone called my local police precinct and said, hey, there's a guy named X who lives at X Street in this area of the city, and sometimes he goes online and he makes fun of me. I don't think the cops would come with the battering ram and knock down my door. I can't tell if he's making empty threats to try to scare people into not trolling him anymore, or if he's so delusional that he really thinks that there would be consequences if people got quote unquote caught, like messing with him. But it truly just shows that whichever one of those he believes, he's out of his fucking mind.
And I'm giving you boys a chance to walk away right the fuck now. You can either walk away and leave me alone and stop making content on me and stop making videos about me and stealing my videos, or we can go the long route and I can haul you guys into court and you guys would have a lawsuit on you so fucking big that it would be on the literally the international news. Within a day it would be on the fucking news and you guys would be getting sued the fuck out of. And I'm not even kidding. You guys would seriously be on the news for all the crimes you've committed against me. I mean, you guys claim that there's others out there that are minors that I've supposedly talked to, but yet anytime I confront you, you show absolutely zero, and I mean zero, current proof.
Here's the thing about the court of public opinion, Cyraxx. If you get caught, let's say, lighting one house on fire, like there's video evidence of you doing it, and then later on, a little bit down the line, you get caught trying to light another house on fire, and there's eyewitnesses of you doing it. After you get caught a couple of times, if I just tell somebody that I know, hey, Cyraxx got caught setting fires again, people are just going to believe me because you've built up a pattern of behavior that shows that even if maybe you didn't do it specifically at the time that I said you did, you consistently do it. You like to do it. You do it all the time. So at a certain point, after a pattern of behavior is built up, yeah, people are just going to believe certain rumors about you, and it's really, really hard to build your reputation back up after you've already been known for doing certain things. But you're not even trying to build your reputation back up. You've never said sorry. You've never taken accountability. You just try to deflect the blame onto everybody else and say that you got tricked, and that's why nobody believes anything that comes out of your mouth.
And I mean current. You guys don't show anything current. And it doesn't make sense. I mean, you guys claim you have no proof. You have no actual proof. Jerking off the kitty all day. That's all I'm doing. Because see, in order for me to be convicted, as I have had to have actually met up with a minor, which, ding, 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 never has happened, ever. Because see, what you don't realize is I've talked with a judge. I've talked with a lawyer. And I've talked with all three branches of police.
All three branches of police? What is he talking about? I've heard of the branches of government. What? Now there's a judge. He had a lawyer friend that he was talking to for a while, and the lawyer was drafting suits against everybody that nobody's gotten in the mail yet. But now it's upgraded. Now he goes straight to the judge, and I guess he can basically just let the judge know, hey man, this is the sentence you should hand down to WordBoi and William Gloryhole, and you just get on that for me, buddy. Give me a call. Let me know when it's done.
We're talking detectives, local police, and FBI. I've literally sat down and I've talked with all three branches of law enforcement, and they all say the same thing, that I'm not a fuck, and that you guys need to leave me the fuck alone. And the only reason why they're not coming at you is because they want to give you a chance to leave me alone. So I'm telling you two right now, you need to stop this bullshit that you're doing to me. You guys have ruined my life more than enough. You guys have ruined my life so bad to where I now have a very hard time trying to find a regular job. Every time I go to do my job as a content creator, you guys proceed to steal my videos and take them down. Anytime I go to do a live stream on any platform outside of Facebook or YouTube, like say I go over to Kick or Twitch, you guys mass report me and get me shut down for no reason.
Cyraxx, you're not banned from those platforms because of people mass reporting you. You're banned from those platforms because you violate terms of service. You used to take your goblin out on Marty's streams and jerk it in his face. Like, there is a reason that you're not allowed in public in any of these platforms. You've been banned for saying racial slurs. You've been banned for saying homophobic slurs. You've been banned for exposing yourself. Like, there's a huge list of reasons that you're not allowed to have accounts on certain websites. Really, Facebook should be one of them after all the shit you've done on there. You've even been banned from places for making threats to other people's lives. So, like, it's not because people mass report you, it's because the platforms have systems in place where if people make accounts after they've already been banned, they automatically get taken down.
Because wasn't it you, William, that said goblins aren't allowed to make money? Goblins aren't allowed to have nice things or make a living. And when I confronted you, you flat out told me that you're going to do whatever it takes to keep me from making an honest living. Weren't those your words, William? That I'm not allowed to make an honest living? Weren't those your words, motherfucker? You know, I'm not out here bothering nobody. And guess what? I will gladly hand over all my electronics to law enforcement and sit right there with them in front of them as they sift through every bit of shit that I have electronics-wise. I will sit right there and watch them go through every single ounce of shit on both computers, on my phone, on my Chromebook. I will gladly sit right there and watch them because guess what? They're not going to find anything. They're not going to find anything illegal on me. But you boys, on the other hand, they would definitely find a lot of illegal shit on you motherfuckers. But see, what you boys don't realize is you can delete whatever you want off your shit when they come at you. You can delete whatever they want, whatever y'all want, but guess what? They will find it regardless. You think that your crimes are going to go unpunished? They're not. You will be punished for them, and I am going to make sure of that. I have made it my life's mission to make sure that you guys get in trouble for the shit you've done to me. Because I don't deserve to live the life that you guys are forcing on me. I don't deserve the homeless arc that you're trying to force out.
Nobody's even trying to force it. It's just going to happen on its own. Sally is an old woman in poor health, Chance. What do you think is going to happen? Like, you don't have any money. You don't have any way to make any money. You don't have any rental history. You don't have any job history. And you've burned every bridge with every other family member. You literally told your sister that you were disowning her and that she had to have a rap battle with you. Where do you think you're going to go?
I don't deserve any of that. If anything, I deserve to make a normal fucking living so I can lead a normal life again. Because of you guys, I have not been able to lead a normal life in almost 8 years, and I'm getting fucking tired of it. Think about it, man. I was 27 when you motherfuckers started on me. Now I'm 34. I'm about to be 35.
I was 27, fresh out of high school by like 9 months. And he was bald already, too.
Here in September. You know what's sad? I've got my shit together. I know what I'm trying to do with my life. But it's like you guys are stuck in this fucking bullshit ass pattern of trolling and it needs to stop. Like, grow up and do something else, dude. You see what you do to me now, Marty? Every day you make me want to do this and I'm sick of it. Like, go get a job, get a hobby, do something.
I guarantee you the vast majority of people with commentary channels on YouTube have a day job. I have one. I'm not going to dox anybody, but I know multiple other big creators that only have certain hours that they're on YouTube because they have a day job. I think he thinks we make a lot more money doing this than we do, but the only thing matters, Cyraxx, is that we make more money doing this than you do.
Just leave me and what I'm doing and my peoples alone. And if somebody wants to be with me, say a cute girl walks up to me and is actually, real and, wants to be with me despite everything.
If you have to clarify that the cute girl who walks up to you is, quote, real, you've already lost. Also, where is she going to walk up to you? You don't leave the attic. At least Chris Chan went to the mall to find his boyfriend for you, girl.
I'll gladly be with that person. If I see that they're real and I can see their face on a camera, I'll gladly be with them, as long as they're of age. Because I know you'd be trying to send underage girls my way thinking I'm going to slip up, but I'm not.
Again, if that's a fear of yours, if you feel like you need to clarify that they are of age when you say that, like, I don't know. If any of your friends ever was like, oh, hey, I got a date on Saturday night, she's of age, you would immediately look at them and go, hey, why'd you say that?
It's not gonna fucking work. So quite frankly, WordBoi, you need to give the fuck up. And I do have undeniable proof on my phone. I have the proof on my phone to show that you do that shit. I have literal, undeniable proof that you guys plan out setting me up. I have the proof on my phone. And if I need to go grab my phone and show that evidence, I will gladly do so.
He's never once done that. He always says that he has evidence, and he's always like, I'll pull it up if I have to. I will. And then people are like, Cyraxx, pull it up. And he's like, well, you know what? The important thing is, you need to have evidence from the last, 35 minutes, or else it doesn't count.
Without question, and without failure. And how do you think it's going to work out for you, WordBoi and William, when the police and the courts, when it does end up going to court, because it eventually will, what do you think the courts are going to say when they see that evidence? Like I said, yeah, sure, I made a few stupid mistakes. So what? I'm only fucking human. We all fuck up and we all make mistakes that, maybe we shouldn't make. Hold on, y'all. Fuck is going on? Oh, God. Diarrhea all over the place. But you boys, you guys don't make mistakes. You guys do this shit on purpose. And quite frankly, it needs to stop. You need to grow the fuck up. you need to shut down that goddamn Facebook group, and you need to move on with your goddamn lives, dude. Like, literally, go do something else with your life. Go outside, touch grass, get a job, settle down, have a family. Do something other than fuck with another person's life. It's fucking dumb. It is clearly fucking dumb and stupid. I mean, you guys literally sit there and you blackmail people into fucking with me.
I just want to say right now, I'm not being held at gunpoint to make fun of him. Nobody is like threatening my family and being like, Morty, Morty, you have to make another video talking shit on Cyraxx today, or something bad is going to happen to the people you care about. Like, I really do think people are in this for the love of the game, Cyraxx.
When these people that you're blackmailing don't want no part of it, dude. They genuinely don't want to go after me. They just want to leave me alone and let me live my life. Because they see that I'm not a bad guy. They see that. Matter of fact, let me grab my phone real quick and I'll show this evidence that I've got.
There's like literally 5 minutes of silence at this point that I'm cutting out to save time. Incredible streamer though, king of dead air.
Right here, and this is straight from the screenshots themselves. There's the screenshots right off my phone, as you can tell. And I will read them off one by one. Do you think your daddy Joe would enjoy getting the Cyraxx treatment? Everyone you have ever cared for is going to get the taste of what their dear Henry supporter vendor has brought upon them. And this is from the person that I guess was trying to do the setup. And it says right here, and I quote, "My homie trying to set Chance Dog up. Ion actually fuck with him. My friend Marcus said to text him."
Did you guys ever have that experience in school where the teacher asks if anybody's willing to read? This is like a early school thing, like 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade. Don't get excited, Cyraxx, me talking about kids that age. Do you guys remember being in 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade when the teacher would call on a kid to read and everybody groaned because they knew it was a kid who was like kind of a slow reader and he was going to really take his time with it and stutter and everything, and like the whole class was like, ah, shit, we're going to be here for like 20 minutes now. That's how I feel every time Cyraxx tries to read a screenshot, except he is a 34-year-old man struggling with this shit. There are members of my family that have English as a second language and didn't learn it until they were well into their adult years, and their reading comprehension of the English language is leaps and bounds ahead of the goblin.
I do have your Facebook right there. We'll be getting in contact with you.
And everybody can totally read it and go get him now, right? Cyraxx Nation, rise up and totally go ruin the day of this guy. You guys can make that out, right?
Right there's your Facebook, dude. Nice. My friend Marcus said to text him. We gonna set up Chance. Here's the third screenshot here. Now here's the most damning evidence of all. Again,
Cyraxx, you couldn't even find the bullet that you said was fired into your house, to the point that you had to lie and say you thought it was made of ice. You've never had, like, the trump card. You've never had the linchpin of the argument that you think you do.
it's from Masterman, aka WordBoi. Again, you have to work smarter. You are doing the same fucking thing you did years ago, and it's not gonna work. Kissing up doesn't work anymore. So what is then? You have no clue what I'm actually capable of and what's planning to do. But I don't even want any part in it now. You're just being a dick. I told you, use your female decoy. There is no need for you kissing up to him if you have a female. You know what to do. PM me tomorrow, we can talk more on it. But you pushed Henry away, and now I don't even know if I want to have her get involved, because you guys might harass her too. So it's gonna be this hard to troll Chance that I want no part of it. No, tomorrow you and Henry's accounts will be burned with Chance. Yeah, okay, dude, LOL. Just do what I told you to do.
He really thinks that William and WordBoi are like the dons of some type of a mob where they're running these intimidation schemes and knocking over businesses all in the name of fucking with Chance. Like, at the end of the day, they probably spend like maybe a couple hours a day archiving some footage, editing it a little bit, you know, sending some goofy stuff his way. Like, I don't think he acts like this is the trying to topple a foreign government. Like, there's this huge scandal and there's all these big figures involved. Like, there's a couple people messing with you online, man. It's not that deep.
And this is right here from my fucking shit, guys. Right there is the evidence.
Oh yeah, well, whatever the fuck that says is clearly irrefutable.
Like I've been saying all these years, I am an innocent fucking person. And this is what they fucking do. This right here proves my innocence.
I love how he holds the phone up for a ridiculous amount of time because he thinks it takes us as long to read as it takes him to read.
And right there. What more evidence do you need? Like seriously, what more fucking evidence do you guys need? I mean, in all seriousness, man, what more damning evidence against these guys do y'all need? This is what I've been saying for the last 6 years, that I have been being screwed with and set up. And these screenshots just fucking prove it.
Why don't you believe my cropped screenshots with no contact names and no phone numbers that I totally could have made just texting myself? Why don't you guys believe it?
I mean, is this not fucking proof enough for y'all, man? Like, how much more evidence do I need to show before people start actually fucking listening to me? I mean, I literally just sat there and read off all 3 screenshots that my homie got me, word for word. You guys saw the screenshots yourselves. I couldn't make this shit up.
No, you literally could make that shit up. Making fake screenshots is the easiest thing in the world, and you've said in the past that the screenshots of you talking to kids were fake. So if other people could fake screenshots of you talking to kids, why couldn't you fake screenshots of people talking to WordBoi? It makes no sense.
And those screenshots that I just read off literally show that a lot of these guys try to set me up for no reason. Because one, I'm not a fucking... First of all, I've literally been told this by all 3 branches of law enforcement and a judge and a lawyer. Because believe it or not, I have spoken to a judge and I have spoken to a lawyer both within the last few months. And they all said the same thing as well. Chance Wilkins is a predator, so honestly, and move on. If people want to show support for me, then let them do it. If someone decides they want to be with me despite all the bullshit, then hey, I welcome it. And they should be allowed. But y'all motherfuckers need to fuck off and leave me alone. You're not going to set me up. You're not going to do shit to fuck me over anymore. It's not going to work. You can try whatever you want, WordBoi and William, but I'm telling you right now, you will fail each and every fucking time. I mean, you guys sit there and you act like I'm some stupid idiot. But really, I'm not.
Yeah, whatever happened to make us believe that? How would we ever come to that conclusion? You're right.
So, WordBoi, you know like the old saying goes, man. If you want something done right, do it yourself. But really, I'm not. Let me mute this real quick. And then that way I can get rid of this Ethan Palmer dude. There we go. Spoken with several people in the legal field, and guess what? I'm innocent. I am basically been exonerated by law enforcement entirely.
I'm exonerated by the ghost judge that no one's allowed to talk to but me. His excuse for everything is trust me, bro, trust me. There are all these secret officials that are telling me everything I want to hear, but they don't want to say it themselves. I have to tell you that they said it.
And trust me, I've showed every single branch, as well as a judge and a lawyer, everything from the very beginning. I have not hid anything. I have showed them literally every screenshot, every ounce of evidence, every ounce of proof.
Imagine this guy is walking into every police station in town with a PowerPoint being like, and that's why I'm not a PDF file. Like, if anything, the cops would just be like, you know, the fact that he came in here and felt the need to do this kind of makes me want to investigate him. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but his father, Rupel, his biological father, made some criminal acts very similar but worse to the things that Cyraxx has been accused of. And the way that Rupel got caught was that the police put out a sketch based on the victim's description of the person who did the attack. They put out a sketch, and Rupel saw the sketch, and he was like, it looks like me, oh shit, what do I do? So he called the police station and said, hey, I just want to let you guys know, that sketch that you have looks a lot like me, but it wasn't me. So then, of course, the police were like, well, that's super fishy, and they went and checked it out, and it was him. And, like, Cyraxx does that exact same thing. He dry snitches on himself all the time just by feeling the need to even defend himself from these allegations the way that he does.
Comparing your guys' evidence against me to my evidence against you guys, the trolls, and guess what? They figured out that you guys are doing this shit for money. It's all a money grab for you. It's all about money, moolah, Benjamins, green, call it whatever you want.
Yeah, Cyraxx, only the people who commit the crimes aren't allowed to profit from them. You know, like, Charles Manson couldn't write a book on his own life and profit off of it because there's laws against that. But lots and lots and lots of other people have written books about Charles Manson's life and made TV shows and movies about it, and they're all totally allowed to profit from it. There's nothing prohibiting them from doing that. It's just that you can't, and that's what upsets you so much.
That do nothing but use people for views. And you guys act like you're doing something grand and huge, but really you're not. So to everybody out there wondering, do you need to question me anymore about what these trolls are doing? No, I don't think you do. Because I just showed undeniable screenshot proof that these motherfuckers are trying to set me up.
Here's an interesting idea on how to dodge a setup, Cyraxx. If somebody texts you and they say that they're 14, even if you think that they're not, maybe just treat them like they are. Maybe just take them at their word and don't talk to them, and then they can't set you up, because whether they were really 14 or fake 14, you didn't send them any dirty pictures anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Y'all trolls can sit there and laugh all you want, but it's not gonna end well for you.
For 7 years, nobody who's ever messed with you has faced a single consequence, and we've watched your life spiral into oblivion. I don't know where he thinks these consequences are coming in. He's really playing the long game, I guess.
And to that Peter Wilkins guy, I don't expect it to end him in jail, but I do expect it to either get taken down or I expect to get royalties out of it, because that is my face, my likeness.
I just felt like I needed to pull this up. For any of you guys who aren't aware of like the Lord of the Groove channel, which is awesome and you should totally go subscribe to, and the cartoon that Cyraxx is getting so upset about, he's saying it looks exactly like me. It's my likeness. It's me. Imagine looking at these drawings and these images here and being like, oh yeah, that looks exactly like me. Obviously that's me. I mean, at least he knows what he looks like, but I don't know. I would be so embarrassed to admit that like that insane creation on screen was my likeness, was the spitting image of me. But seriously, give Lord of the Groove a follow. It's an awesome channel. It's really funny. I watch them all as soon as they come out, and also it makes Cyraxx really mad.
And my image, and my voice. Therefore, it is actually my intellectual property, not theirs. And what's up, Rosemary? What's up, Ethan? Who is now blocked. But what's up, Rosemary? How you doing?
I wish I could hear Ethan's joke. The one thing that I miss watching these through the archive channels is that I wish I could see what people were saying to him in chat, because a lot of times he won't do what Nova does and read the joke out loud to get mad. No, he'll just be like, banned. And I just want to know what they said, because it's got to be funnier than anything he says the whole video.
But in all seriousness though, man, I showed the fucking proof that I am being screwed with. And that people are constantly trying to set me up. And quite frankly, it's fucking annoying. I'm over here trying to live my life. Okay? I'm literally over here trying to live my life every day.
Why can he not say the letter K? Why does he say OA? Is it a thing with him not having the right number of teeth in his mouth? Can someone in the comments explain it to me, please?
Trying to be normal. Trying to gain back what was destroyed. Which are 2 Xboxes and 2 PCs. 1 PC that's worth over $1,000.
You know, he always describes his consoles being bricked as I lost everything, and like, that's kind of sad, you know what I mean? I would be pretty mad if somebody bricked my PS5, but I would never describe it as having lost everything. It just shows you how little he has in his life to begin with.
Which is my Skytech gaming PC, which cannot be repaired at all. It's basically done. I'm over here trying to replace everything I lost so I can start making the right content that I want to make again. The content that I deserve to be able to make again.
The gems he used to put out, like this.
Bitch! Bitch! Get the fuck out of here. Who's the king? You are? Then run away now. And shut the fuck up. Fine.
That's what he wants to get back to, that peak Cyraxx content.
Because I have potential to make very real money. You want to know realistically how much money I should be making in an entire year, realistically?
It'd probably be easier to make it an hourly wage. $10.70 an hour, because that's what the minimum wage is in Ohio, and you've never had a job and you don't have an education, so you have to start somewhere. $10.70 an hour is what you should be making, Cyraxx. That's what your labor is worth.
With merchandise sales like shirts and, you know, clothing and all that shit. With that, you know, with my Hollow Hearts apparel brand. With music sales from everybody buying my music.
Cyraxx, you don't need to be selling shirts. You need to be buying shirts, bud. You wear them for 4, 5, 6 days at a time. You gotta flesh out your own wardrobe before you're worried about anybody else's.
Which I am working on a whole new project that's going to be releasing here in a couple months, which I'm super excited about, on a side note.
I haven't finished any of my last 5 business ideas, but I'm starting a new one. Full steam ahead.
But between music sales and between, you know, view counts, between ad revenue, view counts, you know, super chats, donations, realistically, I should be making $1.1 million a year.
Ad revenue and view counts. Cyraxx, the only place that you stream anything is on Facebook Live. What advertisements? What do you mean?
Realistically. That's with everything combined. Leaving me with a total of almost at least 50 grand each month is what I should be looking at a month.
$50,000 a month adds up to $600,000 a year, and he just said he should be making $1.1 million a year. Where did the other $500,000 go, Cyraxx? You don't need a manager, you don't need a lawyer, you need an accountant to figure out where all that money's going.
But yet, I don't see 1 red cent of anything that I should be making. Why? Because people stealing my content, reporting it as copyright infringement, and then getting me shut down. They go in, they steal the videos, then they report me, which the channel came from, and then I end up getting shut down. Which, if you ask me, is fucking stupid. All the videos that are on Goblin Records, all the videos of me that are on WordBoi's channel and any of these other channels, that's my property. That is my content, and they have stolen it from me. And I do fully, and I mean fully intend to get that stuff back.
If the world worked the way that Cyraxx thought that it did, anytime that a comedian made a joke about a celebrity during his stand-up set, the comedian wouldn't be allowed to profit from that set, like from the Netflix special. All the money would have to go to the celebrity that the joke was made about. You don't get compensated because people laughed at you, Chance. That makes no sense.
I fully intend to take back what is rightfully mine. Whether I have to steal it back, or whether I have to go through law enforcement to get it done, and go the legal system route. Either way, I'm taking my content back. And if one way doesn't work, then I'll try another. And if that way doesn't work, then I'll try another. I will do whatever I have to do to get my content back, to get back shit to where I can make content again. That is my ultimate goal for the end of this year, is to give back everything that I lost, including an Xbox One, well, Xbox One Series X, because I do actually have disc games that I could play.
You know, it's only July right now. For a normal person, it would be a pretty reasonable goal to, like, buy 2 Xboxes by 6 months from now when the year is over. But for Chance, I mean, making $0 an hour, 7 days a week, this is, like, insurmountable. This is going to be a real challenge for him to pull off.
Such as Elden Ring, which I know. I'm slipping on Elden Ring. I need to fucking get on that, I know. I've been wanting to play it, trust me, I just haven't been able to.
Keep playing your Diablo online mobile game that has all the ads in it. That's what you deserve, Goblin.
Which sucks. You know, like I said, getting an Xbox Series X, getting a brand new PC, being able to release my own music, being able to release my own merchandise, being able to have my own record label where my friends can release their music and keep 100% of what they make. And then at the end of the year, they both pitch in 30% to the label and pay me for the stuff, and then I can then do what I need to do on my end. Because see, I'm not out here trying kids and do this and do that, no. I literally live my life working on my content, trying to get my life back, trying to do everything I fucking can to be able to start doing my job again. But it's like you, William, and you, WordBoi, you guys want to keep me in this little box of, oh, we're going to make you slip up, we're going to do this.
The little box is an attic, and the only person keeping you there is Sally, because when you go outside, you get yourself into more trouble than you do when she keeps you indoors.
We're going to do that. No, the fuck you're not. You're not going to do any of that. And you want to know why you're not going to do any of that? Because you are going to stop. Otherwise, I'll take every bit of evidence that I have here on my phone that is current. I will take every bit of evidence.
If anything, I feel like he's staring into the camera and he's just begging us to brick the phone now.
And I will take it to the judge. I will take it to court. Because that's just that much more evidence to use against you. What I mean by taking it to court is putting it in my massive file of over 1,000 things that you guys have done to me, and I'll just add it to the archive of that.
Oh, Cyraxx, I believe you have a massive file full of stuff on your computer, but I don't think you want a judge to see it.
And you guys will then be going after when this goes to court. Because if you guys don't knock it off, this shit will go to court.
Well, that's it, guys. The secret judge is coming for the trolls. They're bringing all 3 branches of they're bringing all 3 branches of law enforcement with them. It's going to be a full siege on the William Gloryhole WordBoi compound. They're going down. So get ready to see them getting hauled out on the news. I really, it's going to be a shame. We're going to have to, like, go show up and show our support outside the courthouse. I don't know. It's going to be a whole ordeal, but that's going to be it for today. There will be another Goblin Watch tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming by the channel. As always, if you like the content, please like and subscribe. And until next time, stay indoors, stay away from the goblin, and have a good one.
It was the sound of silence. And then the naked light I saw 10,000 people, maybe more. You got looking with the holy grail. People hearing with the